We shall not be moved just like a tree that's planted.
A group of around 50 people gathered on the back steps of Manitowoc City Hall last evening for a rally they called the Rally Against Racism. There were several speakers at the event, which was emceed by Brian Pfeiffer of the Wisconsin Bailout the People movement. Up first was Pastor Matt Sauer, who channeled Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who had been murdered in Memphis, Tennessee 53 years ago on Sunday.
I dream of a world, a nation, a community that chooses to put the common good above individual privilege. I dream of a world where siblings are siblings because we are human, not because we look the same, sound the same, or think the same.
The Lakeshore's United Visionaries, or LOVE organization's President Sonia Vasquez and Vice President Natasha Khan also took to the microphone, as did current 7th District Alderman Aaron Bailey. Bailey spoke about the systemic racism in America, namely in the education system. He recalled growing up in the South and dreading Black History Month because, in his words, they only taught about slavery.
I know how they got here, how much they sold us for, what they fed us. We learned all that. We learned about the heat, the conditions, but we never really learned about how we empowered ourselves. We never really talked about the accomplishments we had.
Ron Kosick from the Crusaders of Justicia closed out the rally, where he called out several city and county leaders for what he called overt acts of racism.
Our own sheriff, right here in Manitowoc, is joining the ICE partnership program. It's called 287G program against immigrants in our community. That's pretty overt racism. And our own council president, right here, provided anonymity to an accuser against a council person who happens to be the first and only Black council person that's ever served on the city of Manitowoc.
Kosick was referring to the investigation into Bailey regarding his address due to the fact that he had 2 addresses on file. The rally was peaceful and there were no counter-protesters in sight.